You will notice that only two applications are active on this demo: hospital and ambulatory operations. We do offer other healthcare applications, which you can see here are the ones that are grayed out. If you would be interested in learning about them, we can set up a demo with one of our healthcare specialists. For purposes of this demo, only two of the pages are active. The executive dashboard is broken into 4 different quadrants, and there are a number of measures in each quadrant. For the selective measure, in this case it's total admissions, there is a year-to-date number, last year-to-date, along with a variance and variance percentage indicator, and also some trending. If you click on the Info button, this will bring up the Measure Overview page. On the Measure Overview page, there is metadata about the measure: the definition, the business logic, the calc, the filter, any references. References could be links to websites, videos, Word docs, PDFs, etc. You can have multiple references here. As you can see, we can support very complex measures. If you want to navigate to another measure, for instance, acute average length of stay, now this quadrant updates to show the average length of stay. You will notice there are 4 facilities. If I click on Longwood Hospital, the dashboard will update. We can also dive into the data. If you click on the number 2921, we can actually do some analysis. The number you click on is the number you started with. This is interactive. Right now, this is sorted by current year to last completed month. You can sort by clicking. If you click again, it will sort in descending order. If I look at this and don't want to look by admit location, I want to look by another data element, I can click on the column header, and I can change the report to be another report by using one of the other data elements. So if I have a question about a service line, I can click on it and you'll see the admissions will be by service line. Maybe I have a question about general surgery. I can dive into the data element. So maybe I want to look at it by financial class to see the insurances. You can keep diving all the way to the detail level, assuming you have the proper security access. You can see these are last year's patients. These are this year's patients. We can navigate back by using the breadcrumbs. So users can dive into any of these data elements, they can ask questions about them, and again, they can also look at the measure overview. The measure overview has some historical numbers, so it has some context to what the logic is telling you. I can click on the rolling 12 months or just the current month to see the numbers. There is also an analysis portlet. The difference between this and the one on the dashboard is that this one gives you access to 100% of the data. This gives 3 years of data. So on this analysis portlet, you are given the data with no filtering. You can dive off the dashboard. Filtering has already been done to make sure the number you dive into will match the number that comes up on the screen. Then there is the Composition tab. This allows you to see a visual definition of the measure. You can see what specifically goes into the specific measure. Here you can see how well DI handles time. Month to date, current complete month, and year to date. All these numbers are live. The Measure Factory builds in enough logic and knowledge into the application so you can click on any of these numbers and we'll get a pop-up that starts at the number, and I can do further analysis. One of the differences on this page is that we don't have the Info button next to each measure. But if you click on the measure itself, you will get the Measure Overview screen. Here are some examples of the trends. This is customizable. We have a consistent interface across all our applications. This allows people access to a lot of data, but not overwhelming them with too much on the screen. This is the Ambulatory Ops application. The setup is similar. You have access to 2 screens, the Executive Dashboard and the Operations. The Executive Dashboard screen has all the same functionality, but has ambulatory measures. The functionality is essentially the same. There are 15 facilities because ambulatory has more locations. As you can see here, we have a Collaborate button. We do have collaboration functionality integrated into the application. It's not active during this demo, but we can schedule another call to show you how it would work.